All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pfeiffer's Galley. I'm Gilly. You got Thumper. Then you got Mick, or Thumper Actual. Today, I know what I'll make. I'll make a barbecue pasta. I know it sounds weird, but don't knock it till you try it. Mick, what are you making?
I am making just plain old fashioned simple biscuits. Just a basic staple that everyone should know how to do.
Thumper?
So I'm making an Amish milk bread. It's a white bread that the Amish make, and they use milk in it. It's
Nice,
like
nice.
you can use it for sandwiches. You can use it for just anything basically. It's kind of an all around bread. So
Nice.
all right,
Oh, fuck, man.
and
You ain't letting me fucking watch it. Oh, well, that's fine. But you did tell Melissa we're going live right now?
I'm gonna text her right now.
All right.
Messenger. All right. So you're doing barbecue pasta?
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
And the barbecue sauce that I'm using, can y'all see that?
Yep.
Iowa Smokehouse Southern Style. Here, we get a little closer so you can read it.
It's a little blurry. I don't know. Kind of
Here.
hard to read, but yeah, it's the Iowa Smokehouse Southern style.
Yeah, here, watch this. Let me bring out the old fancy zoom.
I do like Iowa Smokehouse and stuff. They make some damn good
Now,
meat sticks to sell over here in
other
Coastal.
way, Gilly. There you go.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It needs to be
But
focused. Do you have a better focus on that? Do you have a way to focus that better?
now, well, it's because that fucking light right up there. Here. That should be better right there.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Let me try it out here. Yeah, people, we ain't professionals by no means, I'm telling you. No, but it wasn't that light. But you can still see it.
You're off. You're out of camera. I can't see it. There we go.
Yep. Or, see, most people make this with beef because, and if people, I'm using ground chicken. I started making this years ago, decades ago. You know, back when I went to Memphis one time, 'cause that's where it originated. Barbecue pasta originated in Memphis, Tennessee. On it, but there they use pulled pork, everything. You know, brisket. You know, I'm just doing ground chicken, so I can't have beef no more. So anybody that has alpha-gal, you can take these same recipes that you had before and just incorporate, just use a different protein. That's all it is. It's so.
All right, starting off,
Yeah.
you don't want one of these. Got to get it sifted when you put in the dry ingredients to get all the lumps out of it. Make sure you don't get all clumpy.
Now, Nick, you measured anything, or you just gonna do it by feel?
Oh, I measure it. The flour is going to be 2 cups worth of flour. This will, depending on how you cut them, this will get you roughly 8 biscuits, give or take, depending on how wide or narrow you want them. So at there, 2 cups. Going to want a cup of the baking powder. I'm sorry, cup, yes, a tablespoon of the baking powder. Go for the stuff without aluminum in it, if all possible. It goes right on top of it. Then you'd normally put in about a teaspoon of salt. But what I'm going to do, and what I've been doing a while, because I think it adds a real nice flavor, I got myself some chicken bouillon. Got plenty of salt in it, plus good chicken flavor. Kind of makes your biscuit taste like a chicken and a biscuit cracker. So no added salt. This has plenty of it. And for a batch this size, with the 2 cups of flour, we're doing about a tablespoon and a half. That'll give you all the salt and flavor you need. Of course, sometimes I put garlic powder in it. Sometimes I put onion powder in it. I mean, it's a biscuit. You can season it however you like to make it match whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating. But This one's been pretty versatile, so I just do this mostly and sift it out like so. You're always going to have your little nuggos in the bottom there, and you can see them.
Yep.
Going to them down, move them around.
Shit, you're getting fancy with all that strainer shit.
I know.
Yeah, and then you
I,
gotta have a couple of little like rocky bits of salt afterwards. Just dump them straight in, and you're done with this.
shit, I use a fork and I just break it up.
So here's where things get a teeny bit open for interpretation. A lot of people do this different ways. As long as you get the job done, there's no particularly good or bad way to do it. But you're going to want to toss in about a half a stick of butter. So take a half stick and throw the thing in there in the dry ingredients before you add any liquid.
You got to have that fat.
Got to have that
Yeah.
fat. And what's going to happen is when you disperse this butter in the dry ingredients, you mix it up and you bake it, that butter is going to melt. It's going to help create those flaky layers you all love so much.
Now, Mick, are you gonna grade you gonna grade it, the butter?
Nope. I'm going to do how my mom taught me.
Pacer
Take
knife
a
or
butter,
fork?
2 butter knives.
2 butter knives. Okay.
And you just run them like a scissor. Just keep going after the next biggest chunk.
Yep.
Keep going after the next biggest chunk. Keep at it for a little while, you know. Every now and again, you swipe off your knives, mix it around in the dry a little bit so they get coated and don't stick. Keep going, you keep going till you get these little pebbles of butter there inside. Every now and again, you want to stir it up like that. That way, all the freshly exposed butter gets some dust on it. I'm sure there's other ways. I'm sure they've got those hand wire whisks that you punch with. You know, I'm sure you've seen those.
Well, when I
Seen
do
those?
mine, I use a pastry cutter when I do mine.
Pastry cutter. Yeah, pastry
Yeah.
cutter. There's a million different ways it work, but or
I
hell, even if you got you a stand mixer like a KitchenAid, you know, you put in the right attachment, it'll
Yep.
chop that butter up just fine.
Yep.
I used to
But
use
for me,
the old German whisks that are round and flat, and then
yeah,
just push it down like that and chop it up that way with those. Those are nice for that reason.
Yeah. See, I freeze my butter before I do it too.
Oh yeah, you should have cold butter.
so this butter was room temperature, but for my purposes, it works all right.
That's good. So I
So
never
yeah,
tried a room temperature though. Never have tried that way.
yeah. Generally speaking, though, yeah, colder is better. And you can see here, it's getting kind of pebbly in there.
Shit, I used to grate. Hell, I used to grate mine until I fucking bought a pastry cutter. I'm like, hell, this is a hell of a lot easier right here.
I've always wanted to try the freeze and grate method. I've heard that gets good results.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Those fucking box graters, them motherfuckers will cut the shit out, cut the hell out of you.
Oh yeah. We use one on the regular. They'll take a knuckle with them. All right, so this is heavily enough for my satisfaction. Retire your knives for the moment. Keep one of them handy at least. But now this is where it's a little up for interpretation because some people prefer different kinds of dairy. Some people like wetter dough. Some people like a drier dough. I've done this with this milk. I've done it with heavy cream. I've done it with uh, buttermilk. Works equally well pretty much with all of them. You know, the heavier dairy, you get a denser product, which can be really awesome. Or sometimes you just want a little lighter. In that case, you just use regular milk. Or in Gilly's case, you know, use almond milk or something that don't set up as alpha gal. You know.
Yep. Now, Beck, have you ever tried 7 Up sour cream?
7 Up sangria.
Seven Up, the soda, and sour cream.
No, I have not.
I used to make mine like that when I could have sour cream. That was very good right there.
That's
Huh.
kind of like a Midwest thing.
Yeah, I never heard of it, man.
Yep.
All right, so since I tend to err on the side of a wetter dough, for this particular recipe, I'm going in with 1 cup of milk, one cup of whatever dairy you want.